Whenever you have any of the panels off of one of these, make sure you turn it off and cut the power before you remove the panel. Do not work on a cooler with it energized. I'm going to change the bearings on this evaporative cooler. Figured I would document the procedure, at least on this side. This is the more difficult side because it has the pulley in the way. And of course different coolers are built differently, but the principles is the same in all of them. These are evaporative coolers, also known as swamp coolers. Usually you just see these in the western states because they don't work well in the humid areas. So you begin by taking the belt off. Usually you can get away with walking it off of the large pulley and you don't have to loosen anything to do it, so you just pull it out, spin it, and dry it off. Now we're going to have to slide this pulley off, so we're going to clean that shaft up real well. Just a wire wheel on a drill. Okay. Set screw. Pull the pulley on. This cooler is on the back of my garage. These bearings needed replacing for quite a long time. I can oil it and it'll shut it up, but for a very short while, and it starts squealing again. These bearings have oilers on them. In fact, that's the bearing I'm using. Got these at Tractor Supply, $7 a piece. There's two standard shaft sizes, 1 inch and 3/4. This is 1 inch. And you have to use a puller on that. Probably hasn't been off since the Carter administration. It's coming off, it's not bad. Before pulling the pulley off, you could measure the amount of shaft that's sticking out, so when you put it back on, you get it in the same place. But the only important thing really is when you put it back together is you're lining this pulley up with the motor pulley so the belt tracks straight. Okay. Pull the key off. uses a 1/2 inch bolt and a 9/16 nut. Should slide out of there, but that hole is a little undersized, so the threads are grabbing it. Okay. Squirrel cages are usually pretty light. You can just lift up on it. So this is the new bearing, and you can see it has an oiler on it. And it's made in USA. That's odd. A little oil on the shaft. Just slide it in place. Just like that. oil in there. More than enough. You can see on my old bearing, the oiler was broken off of that one, but I was still able to squeeze oil down in there. I don't know if it was one side or the other or both that was squealing, but when it did it, it was pretty bad. You can see some metal on that one. So I'm just going to do both of them and get it done with. Let's see, we get the key. Another project I hope to do soon with this cooler is hardwire it to my breaker box. Right now I have a long extension cord on it. It'd be nice to be able to make it a little more permanent installation. Oops. Oh, that's what's going on. There we go. There we go. Put that belt on and make sure we're centered. Looks good. Alright, we'll call that done. I'm going to do the other side, but I won't film that because it's exactly the same, minus the pulley and the belt. So it's just a matter of cleaning the shaft, 2 bolts, pull the bearing off, put the new one on. So that's all there is to it. Not very time consuming and not very expensive to do, and it's worth it for the peace of mind. It's not easy to work in the garage with this thing squealing at you, and it's even more pointless if you're trying to shoot a video while it's doing it. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. These are called pillow block bearings. Sounds good.